Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins. I would like to welcome to an all new video. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to spring clean your schedule. So spring is upon us, and spring meaning renewal, and you probably have a pretty junky schedule. But as I mentioned before, if you can spring clean your house and your car and get everything out of there, you can do the same thing with your schedule. So I have 5 tips and 5 things that you can do to spring clean your schedule. The first one is assess where you're at right now. The reason why I want you to take a snapshot of what your current schedule is because oftentimes, and wrongly, people think that you have to wait a long time or more than a couple of months into the new year to see that you should change your schedule. But if something isn't working for you right now, it's probably not going to work for you in the later months, in the summer and the fall. So part of maintaining schedule management and time management is eliminating time wasters as soon as possible. So the first step is to assess where you are currently, look at your schedule, and if you have any time wasters that you should drop them right now. Number 2 is identify the top 3 things you want to do. Oftentimes, we have a lot of things on our to-do list, but if you just focus on 3 things, then that makes your schedule a lot decluttered, and prioritization increases organization, and when you're organized, you're more productive. So now for step 2, you selected 3 things. The third step is to prioritize the 3 things. So what's urgent versus important? And this is part of an Eisenhower matrix. So urgent means you really need to get it done. Important means it is important, but things that are important aren't obviously important as things that are urgent. So you prioritize what's urgent. And for those who have businesses, put a dollar amount to it. What will make you the most money with the least amount of stress? If it's due today, if you have to send out a product or you have to do a bill, then that's more important. So the third step is prioritize the 3 things from urgent versus important. What's the most important thing right now? And then you can focus all your energy and allocate more time towards getting that done. Once you accomplish the most urgent thing of the 3 things on your schedule, then you can go down the list to the second and the third. The fourth thing is to create a timeline. And that's very important. Now that you prioritize it, you have to lay out the time. You have to know how much time it takes. What I would also recommend is to create a time buffer. And what happens oftentimes is you get 3 things and then you put them back to back to back. So if the first thing runs over, you're cooked because it's running until the second time. And by creating a time buffer and giving yourself an extra day or 2, or depending how much time you need, a week or 2, it gives you enough slack and enough leeway so that if the first most important thing on your schedule takes longer time, you don't feel rushed into cutting it off or cutting corners. And then the 5th thing is to implement the timeline. It's great. Oftentimes it's paralysis of analysis. So you do everything. You clear your schedule away. You assess where you're at. You pick the 3 things. You prioritize them in order of importance. You create the plan. But the most important thing is to actually implement the plan. So putting it in action and making it work for you, that's the ultimate spring clean, because you're getting it off your list. So the 5 steps and the 5 ways to spring clean your schedule are: first, take a snapshot and assess where you currently are. Number 2, pick 3 things. 3, prioritize the 3 things. 4, create a timeline so that you can do the 3 things. And then number 5, implement and take action. So this is Carla R. Jenkins. I'm a certified project management professional, Scrum Master, and IDLE certified professional with over 10 years of experience. You can get in contact with me at carlarjenkins.com/work and info@carlarjenkins.com. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at carlarjenkins.com/YouTube channel, and my Facebook at facebook.com/carlarjenkins. Thank you.